Normally when I pull my phone out to record a detector dig, it usually turns out to be a bit of junk. I think that's the curse of the phone. But in this case, it sounds so damn good, we have to do this. I've got my GPX here. The sound is on the edge of this little scrape. So this is a tiny, maybe 3 meter long scrape, and this is the noise it's making. Oh my God, that sounds good. Right, in typical fashion, you are precariously on a rock, so don't fall off. There. Oh, that sounds so good. It still could be a bit of rust, like it could easily still be a bit of rust. No way, that's a rock! I was gonna do the scoop, but I thought, oh, I'll just, it's gold! Yes! I can't see any gold, but it's so dirty. Oh my God, it's another one. Every time I go out with this machine, I get gold. Every time. Listen. Oh, I gotta wash this off and actually see what it is at home. I don't know if there is, but there may be another bit in there. Listen to this. It's real subtle. I reckon there might be another piece in there. It sounds like it's in like this part of the wall. So I'll get out of the way. Pull this down. That's got to be another bit. If this is another bit, that sounds like gold. That sounds like gold. Holy crap. Yeah. I never have my tripod on me when this happens. Let's check all the big rocks. This took forever. I don't know if it's like a small target that moved around or I just didn't have the coil in the right spot. Either way, it was tricky. I got it in the scoop though. Some hand. Okay, it's in this, whatever this is. I can't tell if that's a clump of soil. I don't know what that is. No, that's definitely a rock. I can actually see the quartz in there. Use your eyes, Chris. Okay, that's 2 specimens. That's louder than the other one too. Fernie and I have been at this all day, all day. I have done about 12 kilometers of hiking and I am knackered. I should have stopped a long time ago, but I'm glad I didn't because holy crap, that's our second specimen in the same hole. I can't wait to wash these off and see what kind of goodies are waiting on the inside because okay, so I've ground balanced about 3 times, but I still think there might be another target in this hole. There might be a third specimen. Have a listen. That's got to be another one, right? Like, we're deep in it, same noise, ground balanced. If this is, it's freaking ridiculous. This is stupid. That really took a lot. I had to dig quite far back into the mullock heap to get it out. No signal in there. Come across here. Oh, it's got to be a piece. I think it's about here. Can't see nothing obvious. Oh, mosquito feet. Oh, first scoop. Yes. Come on, third one. It's in my hand. Picking out bits that look like iron. So I've only got a few things left in my scoop. That. Nope. That. Yeah! Yes! Third nugget. Third freaking nugget. Oh. Nothing quite like spitting on your victory. Oh, look at that. That is... Look at this. Talk about a spit shine. Oh. Oh my God, that is beautiful. That is absolutely stunning. That is the third piece of gold. Well, 2 specimens and that from this hole. Oh my God. I was only out for a look. I thought today was the day to just go and have an explore and just see what was kicking around and follow up a couple of newspaper articles that I found from the 1890s and see what was kind of in this area. But apparently we are prospecting today, because that, my friends, that right in there is a beautiful little northeast nugget. I might have 3 more. Oh my God, I should have bought some food. I just cleared the base of the hole out. So that's still in the wall, but right near where Fern's butt is, that's number 2. I think there's a third one over here. What the freaking hell? Okay, let's start at the beginning. My first target seems to be in this area. Let's just see if we can get it with a scoop. Nope. Nope. Okay, I'm just gonna turn the camera back on when I get them in the scoop, because it's too hard to figure this out one-handed and trying to hold a camera in the right direction. Bear with me, we'll be right back. That took a little bit of doing, but it's one of these things in here. So we're just gonna go rock by rock. Let's try the biggest rock and hope that it's full of gold. Nah. This one? Nah. This one? Yeah, boy. Yeah, that looks exactly like the second rock that I pulled out. That means... Like, I'm going to be dehydrated just from spitting at the end of this. I just really want to see if I can... Oh, I can see it. I can see it. Oh my God. I don't even know. This is the single greatest day of detecting I've ever had. And I've got at least 2 more targets. I'm so sorry, Fern. We're gonna have to stay for a little while. I got another one in the scoop. I don't know if it's gold, but I'm a bet it's gold. I got another one in the scoop. What's that, 5? If this is another one, it's 5. Oh my God. That's what I got it down to. Oh, it's a loud one too. Let's just see if I can't see it, because that would be convenient. Well, that was easy. First rock. Hang on, we'll just make sure there's nothing else in the scoop. No. Okay, it's a bit of quartz, so we know that it's going to be gold. The question is, should I spit on it? Well, that's a dumb question. It's starting to rain. I don't care. Oh, I'm drooling everywhere. This is just such good YouTube right now. Fernie, there's nothing else it could be other than gold, because it's definitely in a piece of rock. But I can't see it, so we're going to have to do that cleanup at home. That last one was a bonus one, so there's actually 4 targets. We had one where the coil is, and then we had one at the end of the pile of dirt that I scraped up over here, and then we had one still on the hard rock, but we pulled 2 out from there, and I've got something else in the scoop. And there's still something over there in the wall. This is little. Whatever this is very small. That is all that is left in my scoop, so I don't know what this could possibly be. It's not a shotgun pellet, so that's good. What's this? That's like pointy. Alright, so sometimes we look for shape. So if it's like real round, obviously it could be a shotgun pellet, but apparently it's this little thing. Okay, we need some spit. Oh, shine up gold, shine up gold, shine up gold. It is. Actually, that's For this machine to pick this up, and it's only on half sensitivity because of how hot the ground is, holy dooly. There it is. There it is. Another one. Well, I think that's 6 that we're up to. I'm not leaving till this is done, Fernie. I am not leaving till this is done. And it's raining and I don't care. Without a shadow of a doubt, there is another one or another something down here. Oh. Now I think it's down in this section. So we'll just do a light scrape, see what comes out, and go from there. Fernie, it blessed in the scoop. Oh, I just thought I'd check the big bit of quartz that was in my scoop, and of course, is there more? Nah, but that's another one, man. Look at the size of that bit of quartz. Holy crap. This is like, what, number 7? This is the smallest little hole too. That's nothing. That is legitimately nothing. It's a scrape. But they were finding some decent gold up here. Holy crap. Boop. Oh, but of course we've got another one. Ugh. This is little, whatever this is. Man, this is small, whatever this is. Okay, 3 things. It's got to be a bit of gold. That's all I've got in my scoop. Maybe it's this bit. Okay, cool. Is it the other bit, just in case? No, it's just this. Oh, it's gold. I can see it. Add the old lubricant. Sorry about the macro shot of my of my saliva, but we do want to see the gold. Man, that is the smallest specimen ever. Can you see the gold on the ridge there? Wow. This is a sensitive machine. Like, that's gold monster gold. That is gold monster gold. Like, you'd have to have a macro gold cruiser, a gold monster, or a gold bug 2 to be picking up pieces of gold that small. Like, reef gold isn't solid. It's like lines of gold through rock, so it's even smaller than it looks. And this is picking it up, no worries at all. That, I don't even know what number we're up to now, but that's another one. This is gonna have to be my last one. My mosquito virus is giving me hell right now. I can barely think, but I think I got one more. Somewhere in here. Somewhere there. Alright, I moved it. Oh, yes. Oh, thank God. Woo! At this point, we know it's gold. Oh, I can feel the weight in that. Oh my God. This one was in original ground, which means that this reef was shedding before they worked it, and they didn't work the ground below it. And that means I've got to come back up here with a dry blower, as long as this rain holds off. Otherwise, it'll be metal detectors in a next year job. I've really got to stop. My energy, like, I should have stopped ages ago, but I just keep digging out specimens. There's the gold right on the edge, right there. Oh my God. I'll stop soon. I'll stop soon. These are all the really, really small ones that I had to work quite hard to get. Look at that. Look at the gold coming out already. That's one of them. All of these have to be a 0.1. Like, at least those 3 have to be a 0.1. Like, gold like that, specimen gold like that, is extremely difficult to detect. That one, I'm surprised I pinged. That's not a nugget. That's just a thin bit of gold running through rock. Nonetheless, there's our 5 small ones. I don't remember which of the big ones I got first, but I know it was definitely one of the big ones. Let's have a look. Oh my God, look at it. It's all through the iron. It's all through it. Right up to there. Oh my God. These are all the gold nuggets I found cleaned up, and I for sure have 11 specimens, except for this one. This one down here may be a hot rock, but I won't know until I crush it. Right in the center of the frame, you can see a beautiful piece of gold sticking out of the ironstone in one of the larger specimens. This one was a screamer, but that one has absolutely nothing on this one. Look at just how much gold is sitting in the ironstone at the top. There's just ribbons of it all through it. Wait for the good side. Wait for the good side. Look at that. It literally goes all through the iron matrix. This specimen is truly beautiful, and I will not be crushing this one or that other big one. I want to keep them just as they are. These three only have very small visible bits of gold. Like this one here is probably the clearest example. You can see a little bit of gold on that top edge, but for the most part I think it's going to be quite fine when we crush those up. This one, however, this one has a beautiful little knobby of gold sticking out one side. And I'm really undecided whether or not I want to crush that one because, again, it looks quite pretty. And we've even got gold coming out just there. And lastly, we have these beautiful little puglets. I'm surprised that this machine can pick these up and make them sound so dang loud. The GPX is an amazing machine. I am stoked to have one. It's pretty much a gold monster that is going on some sort of Arnold Schwarzenegger fitness program. It's a monster of a gold monster. I'm so curious to know what is in this potential hot rock, so this is definitely the first one we're going to do. This is not going to take much. Like, it's the softest rock ever. It's definitely not majority quartz like the rest of it. It's like a sandstone base. Luckily for us, there is a super easy way to find out if there was any gold in this suspected hot rock. We shall pan it. I don't think I'm going to need to take very much off this. Moment of truth. If there's any gold in this, I will be amazed. Ah! Hey, there actually was. It's real fine though. There is a thing called the halo effect. This is where a very small amount of gold gives a signal on a metal detector, but the signal is amplified by minerals in the host rock, such as iron. And given that this ore has a lot of iron in it, I'm thinking that might be why that tiny amount of gold gave us a readable signal on the GPX. Because if the GPX can pick that tiny amount of gold up, I am thoroughly impressed, but I doubt that's the case. Whilst it would be super cool to crush these two up, I really don't want to at the moment, simply because these are beautiful specimen pieces that I would like to keep for my collection. However, these three are definitely going in. Just gentle taps, because if there's any like little specimen-y pieces, I'd like to actually see them. 100% we are going to see gold chunks in the sieve. The contrast is really quite strange with this ore, so it might be difficult to see the gold, but there is heaps of pieces of quartz in there, mostly in the dark brown stuff, that has ribbons of gold running through it. This little piece here might be the clearest example of that. All of this is going back in for a mega recrush. It shouldn't be, but it feels like a very hard decision to whether or not to crush one of these big specimens. I don't want to do this one. This one is super pretty, so I'm definitely putting that aside. But this one I'm not so sure about. I can't see much visible gold in it, and therefore I don't think it would make a great display piece, unlike that other one. So this one, I think, is destined for the dolly pot. Goodbye, sweet friend. Well, there it is. That is all of the ore completely crushed up. Now, I could take it finer, but again, I just add this to the next ore crush, so we can do that at a future date. Now I just want to see how much gold was actually hiding in those specimens, minus the one I'm keeping as a little trophy piece. Not including these 6 pieces of gold and that giant specimen, this is how much we got from that crush. Okay. Some clean water so we can actually see the gold. Look at that! Oh my god! I mean, there's a whole bunch of fine gold in there, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 more chunks out of that crush. Plus the fine gold. That's the best day of detecting I've ever had. Starting with that gorgeous specimen and moving across to all the gold we crushed out of the ore I recovered. What an absolutely cracking session. A little less hair and a whole bunch more gold later. I must mention that my area is not known for detectable gold. It's called a primary gold area, and this, generally speaking, doesn't develop big nuggety pieces. So what I found was quite rare. Especially given that I was just going out for a little bit of an explore. I wanted to see if the gully I had found in a newspaper article married up to the area I thought it was in, and apparently it does. Nonetheless, this is all that beautiful nuggety gold that I found on that day. I cannot believe just how many pieces of chunky gold I managed to find, including this beautiful specimen piece. Generally speaking, specimens like this one are worth more in dollar value because they show the geology of a specific area, and the rarer this kind of ore body is in an area, the more they're worth. That depends a little bit on how much gold is in this, and I'm going to be doing a specific gravity test to find out just how much gold is likely to be in this piece of rock in a future episode. So if you don't want to miss out on that, please consider hitting the subscribe button. But it is now finally time to get all of this beautiful gold on the scales. I'm going to guess 1 gram, but there is a little bit of rock mixed with this gold, so I think that we're going to have to deduct perhaps 10%. 1.272, I was pretty damn close. 1.272 grams of gold is worth a little bit more than what we would have in this pan simply because of the rock content within the gold. I'm going to minus about 10% and say it was 1.1 grams, which is worth 90 Australian dollars at the time of recording. And obviously I will have no idea how much gold is in this until I do a specific gravity, so I'm unable to give you a value. But say I had some similar amount of gold tied up in this rock, around 1 gram, I could probably get $150 for something like this to a collector. All in all, not a bad day's work when I was just out there exploring. Thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you did enjoy it. Please give your dog a big scratch behind the ears for me. And until next misadventure, peace. And I'm out.